Yo! Welcome back to Spring Games, everyone. It's time. Final stage of the tournament, top 4, begins today. real quick, check the stream health, make sure everything's running fine. Looks like it is. Awesome, awesome. Welcome everyone. 4 teams remain. Had a crazy top 8. It was almost predictable until it wasn't, and things got shook up. Just with 1 set loss, Apex losing to Moon completely threw him out of top 4. GG able to overtake. And here's our leaderboard. Oblivion in first. They had an undefeated streak. Apex almost brought it back in the last day. Weren't able to do so. 7 Rats in second. Overperforming compared to expectations. They had a pretty rough PYS stage. But something clicked during top 8. They've made their way to the final stage. Origin in third. GG in fourth. And those are your top 4 teams. Moon in 5th. Apex 6th. Reject 7th. And Metro unfortunately winless in 8th place, but congrats to them on clutching up PYS 3 to make it here. So yeah, those are your top 8 teams, but that's not what we're here for today. We are here for top 4. And here's your bracket for top 4, everyone. So first place team Oblivion will start against 4th place team GG. I believe Bob is streaming that, and then I will be covering Origin 7 Rats along with Robert85. So if you want to watch the Spanish stream, you can watch Robert85. And yeah, that's how we can get that going. Now this is a portal stream. So really quickly, I can show you how to get set up with the portal. You can start from the Blitz home, I guess. So you can just go to wattblitz.com. It'll take you to something like this, I guess. And in the very top, you can see there is tournaments here. Click on tournaments. And then it's not Blitz Diamond Cup, it's not all this stuff. It is down here under current. And then you can click on this one, and then you can watch whichever stream you want. This is Robert's stream, this is Bob's stream, and then mine's all the way back here, I guess. And here's the stream. You want to make sure that you are logged in. That is the most important part. If you want to get rewards, you can see in the top right, it'll say log in. I've already logged in, obviously. The rewards portal will begin in about 9 minutes here, I believe, from when you guys are watching this. From 9 Eastern till 11 Eastern. And if you are able to watch for 1 hour and 50 minutes out of that 2-hour window, you will earn all 6 fan containers. It's important that you have everything on the front of the screen. You can't just have this closed off on the side and not watch the stream at all. It has to be like opened. So yeah, you can't just minimize it and get all the rewards, unfortunately. But yeah, that is how you guys get rewards. I've linked this also in my chat on YouTube and on Twitch. It should be pinned. So if you guys have trouble finding it from the Blitz website, you can also find it in the chat. But make sure that you're logged in. That's important. And yeah. Unfortunately, this is only limited to NA accounts. So people watching from EU, people watching from APAC, unfortunately, you're not able to earn extra rewards on the stream. Normally, they have it set up so you can earn on all servers. There'd be an NA link, an EU link, and an APAC link. But there is not this time. So unfortunately, there is just the other one. But yeah, that's about that here. Went ahead and explained the portal. Now we can go ahead, get the training room set up. I've already got my invite and joined it, but I need to get the logos set up correctly. Cool. And should be all set now. Cool, now we just wait, I guess. This is going to be a best of 7 to start us off. And I guess we can go over the maps real quick. It is going to be, it loads, Vineyards, Oasis, New Bay, and Canal for a tiebreaker. All right. So yeah, again, this is the 2 seed versus the 3 seed. Seven Arts actually beat Origin in the round robin stage, which was definitely considered to be an upset, but they had a really good set on their hands. And they are already locked in here for Vineyards. They've got North Spawn to start out. 3 Krons, an F3, Prague, a Concept. We haven't seen the Prague in tournament play. Yeah, this is a new one. They're saving their crazy stuff until top 4 here. This is where it counts. It's just a simple double elimination bracket for top 4. So this is where, you know, everything matters. You gotta pull out your big guns here in terms of strats. Origin, on the other hand, just a light. It's going to be the Panzerwagon along with 4 Krons and 2 Felices. Very simple lineup for Team Origin here. I am noticing here they do not have Korra. Okay, Korra's subbing himself in. There we go. Korra is like, is he not in the lineup? No, he's here. And also, Krim is not in the lineup here. They're missing Krim today. I hope that doesn't hurt them at all. He's, I would consider, their strongest player. But they're going to have to do without him, it seems. And yeah, hope you guys are excited for top 4. Obviously, this is a very goofy season with no prize pool and not a lot of teams motivated to play. Obviously, Joker being missing. But still wish all the teams best of luck. Voller, what's up? You're early. Hello, hello. I think I said hello to Helmy, Suppress hello, Stein, and Jeff. Welcome, everyone. And nice Stein. Okay. Alright, well, we got a minute here till our first set. And again, Southern Arts did win the matchup between these teams previously. I forget if they played during the PYS stage at all, but that was a long time ago. And also we've got Rob watching, again, the same game. So if you want to check out the Spanish stream, you may do that as well. Yeah, reminder for everyone in YouTube. This is a Portal stream, so if you want to get your rewards, watching the Portal. Same with everyone in Twitch chat as well, though no one's really said anything in Twitch chat. Twitch is pretty dead, which is fine. Everyone's probably in the Portal. It's all good. Alright, we can go ahead, introduce our first map here, Vineyards. Get started with top 4. Good luck, Seven Arts. Good luck, Origin. Let's see if we can get a nice, enjoyable set on our hands. All right. Increase the minimap size. Oh boy, it looks like I gotta switch the banners here. All right, we're all good. For some reason, whenever you spectate Team B, you have to flip the scoreboard. So I actually do have a script that does that for me. So we're all set here. Also, the minimap colors are gonna look bugged, but it's fine. Both light tanks immediately go into the ruins. Do they make contact? I was gonna step in this bush here. Will spot the light tank. Missing the first shot though. But Strath getting hit in the crossing by Yarrow, and he's just gonna rush. Origin though missing their shots into Mr. Hytronics here, and Strath is just gonna try to farm out. But he got hit by a Kronvon earlier, and that might be enough. Archangel gonna try to help out here, and I think Strath is gonna go down. He was going for a risky play. And High just going to have to try to hide from the rest of Seven Rats here. Archangel might take a little bit of damage. Black Viper, Choo Choo. Yeah, they're going to clip him out hard. So Seven Rats taking a bit of a gamble. But Archangel gets hit really hard there. And they've definitely got a decent amount of compensation for losing their light tank early. But Draconics is now going to try to flank and see if he can help clean up. Prague as well. And Archangel is likely to go down here. Can Origin punish, though? Choo Choo been hit quite hard. Black Viper as well. And Seven Rats is just bleeding on the HP. Core is really nicely held down. Draconics and Quebec sneaking on in here. They might have a good crossfire on Core. Eventually he'll have to back up, but Origin has gotten a decent amount of compensation for the counter push from Seven Rats here. And yep, Core Yarrow, really good awareness backing up there, seeing those tanks crossing, and Origin's just completely up on the hit points now. Curtin taking a bit of damage. High was able to rotate all the way out towards the sea base. He's completely safe here. And Seven Rats' push is pretty much running out of steam at this point. They're trying to get Korra, but he's able to clip out Senpai. And just like that, 6v5, Origin are back having the tank lead. High actually flanking around, getting a nice shot on Ghost. He is now lit for 20 seconds. Rondelisha trying to help out. Black Viper going down. Origin should have game 1 here. Yeah, Choo Choo to fall. It's a 6 versus 3 scenario. It was an interesting idea with Seven Rats pushing the light tank in there, but Origin was able to help out. And getting that initial shot into Trath with the Kron definitely was useful in getting that early kill. I think Origin missed a shot or two as well. That could have been over way earlier, but Seven Rats able to hang on for a while, but not enough. This is only a 2.5 minute game. I haven't even looked at the caps. We're already nearing 1,000 just because all those kills, as well as Origin having 2 bases for a majority of that one. But yeah, that game not even close. And we will see Origin take game 1. And Korra with a nice 3.3 to kick things off. Rip Senpai, having only 1 shot of damage in there. But here we are, game 2. This time Seven Rats has the south spawn, which is typically considered more comfortable. And they are still running interesting tanks here. IS-7 in the mix. Vickers has the light. A few concepts mixed in there as well. I don't see Bubba from Origin. Yeah, so Origin is not running their full strength roster. Just this season, a lot of top players haven't felt like playing, so a lot of teams have been picking up just like subs. Apex had a lot of subs, Origin had a lot of subs. Joker's not even playing, that sort of thing. What's up, user Noel? Welcome to the stream. Lockstrat, Bass Fisher, hello, hello. Interesting. Looks like this Ghost has subbed himself out here. It's going to be Turdy going in as the Crown. Black Viper switches to the IS-7. Alright. Also, Origin bringing out the Hori. Korra's been cooking in that tank. And Bass right off to the portal. Yep, smart. No worries. Okay. And just like that, time for game 2. Can Seven Rats equalize, or is Origin locked in here? Winner goes to upper bracket finals. Loser will face elimination in the next set. I think we might be watching the elimination set. I know Bob wanted to stream upper bracket, but I don't know exactly how it was assigned. Not sure. But here we are with game 2. Looks like High going for a base cap. Quebec? Don't think so. Does High get blind fired here? No, just goes for the quick initial shot into Quebec. And should actually be able to grab the base here. Keeping the Vickers spotted for a while. He's going to have to play passive for a minute. Now Origin getting into position in the middle. Spot that Bob's in can be punished, so I'm surprised they're using it, but he does have support from Archangel and Curtin. Seven Rats, though, they're mostly set up in C. They've got a Kronvon in the B base. So Seven Rats, they don't have the cap lead yet, but they might be able to grab it soon. Double concept setting up on the edge here. They actually, yeah, punishing Rob. That position, very sus. It looks strong, but you can get shot in the back like that. You can get pushed under the river, although that is covered. But yeah, Rob's backing out already. They're not using that position. Trath has been spotted. Looks like Rondelisha was able to get it lit. Korra trying to line up a shot in the Hori. Won't be an easy one, but Maybe sneak it in. That does get hit. And Cora is still pre-aiming it, but Curtin now taking damage as well. And Origin's going to back out from the center entirely. They do keep Curtin there for a little bit. And that's a pushable tank. Can Seven Rats do something about that? What they don't know is that Origin has already rotated 5 tanks into the town. Choo Choo and Trath haven't spotted anything yet. Curtin's speed boosting backing out. And yep, now Seven Rats knows. Quebec's going to run as fast as he can. Can Cora sneak the shot in? Someone puts a shot in. It was Archangel. But Rob's been hit very hard by the double concepts. He's already down to 744 HP. Quebec, though, surviving on 75. And down they go. Rondelisha able to sneak in that kill shot. High also shooting cross map into Choo Choo and Trath, or at least trying to. Not easy shots. But Origin, while they have the initial kill, they are down quite a bit on the HP. Curtin's bled. Rob's bled. Rondelisha a little bit, not so much. But High has free reign over the other side of the map, and since he's the only light tank left in the game, he might want to start applying that cap pressure going for the B base. Cora taking more hits. 671 HP. Seven Rats is actually looking quite good here. Yep, High does step the B base. Rob getting bled. Cora goes down. Crossfire from Seven Rats set up. And they're looking good in the town here. They're just going to go for this kill on Rob. And Origin doesn't have a very easy kill here on anybody. High is actually not stepping the B base, realizing it's not going to go down to bases. They need to get themselves in the fight. But Origin is hemorrhaging tanks now. They're about to lose Rondelisha as well. It's a 3v4. Actually, no, Rondelisha's fine for now, but Archangel's got several tanks in front of him. Trav gonna put in a clip. Nope, missing one shot. Draconics will have a couple. Senpai will have a couple. He'll go down quickly here. And Rondelisha's just running. I's gonna step B, but Seven Rats will be able to take this one and equalize. And Origin had the right idea going for a bit of a counter rush into the C base, but they just bled way too much for it. Got bled so much in the center of the map as well. That position that Rob took didn't work out very well, and by the time they rotated everyone out, they'd already suffered a lot more bleeds. Yeah, High is not wasting any time here. Just gonna get right into game 2. We are seeing an equal set here, 1-1. Beautiful. Yeah, all tied up after the first map, which means that we will see the third map at least once. 4.3 from Choo Choo. Very nice game there. And yeah, now time for Oasis, games 3 and 4. Origin swept Apex on this map, I believe. They've got a decent understanding of it. And they actually do have Call Me Daddy in now. Okay, Krim has showed up. They pulled out Archangel. I'm not sure if Krim was in the middle for the first set or the first map or what, but he's here now. And Seven Rats rocking double MLE. We saw a little teaser of the MLE. Oblivion ran one. Was it Naval? I think. Group in Naval. But now 2 of them here on Oasis. Seven Rats is cooking something. Vickers has the light. Origin keeping that Panzer wagon. Gore and the Felice. No TD for him this time. I think we watched... No, that was the other spawn where Origin ran a TD. Maybe they'll do it again. We'll see. But not here. Just a reminder, everyone, if you want to get rewards, if you have an NA account, watch on the portal. It's linked in the YouTube chat. It's linked in the Twitch chat. You can also find it on the Blitz website. You might even be able to find it in-game, actually. I'm not sure if the link takes you to the portal. It may. Or it may just take you directly to my YouTube. I don't remember. I don't usually show that part, but I suppose it would be a fair thing to show. It's also linked in Blitz official Discord, I'm pretty sure. If you really care about that. Here we go, game 3. Blind shots flying. Nothing connecting yet. Both teams sending their lights out to sea. We'll see contact in a moment. I getting the first shot. Someone shot at him. Senpai did. Didn't hit. But Quebec now lit for 20. Gonna hold sight using this rock as cover. And 7 Rats immediately pushing forward with those MLEs. Taking a similar path that Apex did when they played against Origin on this spawn. Quebec getting hit again. I sneaking those shots. But this time, Origin maybe a little bit better prepared for it. 7 Rats is going to try to grab B with this pressure, though. Very interesting. And Origin is just going to go for a shove immediately. They're going to realize they got the side of these MLEs potentially with the Krons. But no, they're just going to go for Trath and Turdy here. Call Me Daddy taking a decent hit of damage here, but Draconic's getting bled out extremely hard. Those Kronvons are just looking at him. They get that quick kill. Call Me Daddy, though, likely to go down to Trath and Turdy here. Black Viper now pushing through the middle. Origin still got pretty healthy clips, though. Call Me Daddy's going to have to put it in. He's going to go down soon to Black Viper, but it looks like Origin able to pick off Black Viper as well. 7 Rats still not killing Call Me Daddy yet. Trath, Turdy, Senpai not pushing in. Big HP advantage for Origin. Big tank advantage as well. Rondalisha going to be the first to fall, actually. Curtin using a tank as cover. Call Me Daddy's already put in his clip, so he's fine if he goes down. Curtin just going to try to run? No, he's going to hang tight. I picks up Quebec over on the other side. 2v1 against Choo Choo as well. I picks off Trath. He'll be able to pick off Turdy as well. And Origin's looking poised to take game 3 here. 5v2. They just took initiative there. 7 Rats tried to sneak tank through the middle. But what Origin did, I thought they were going to push for Trath and Turdy. What they did is they started across, and then they turned around and shot the MLEs. And yeah, Draconics just got completely caught. There's nothing he could do about it. And yeah, quick game 3. That game just barely over 2 minutes. And then Origin wins. They're quick wins here, it seems like, for games 1 and 3. And they take the set advantage yet again. 3.5 for high, 5 kills as well. A nice little Radley Walters if that were a thing, lol. But yeah, Light Tank putting in work there, farming in the end game. Also putting those initial shots into Quebec. Quebec had to play scared the entire game, only 700 damage. Rough one there. And yeah, as predicted, looks like Origin swap into the Ho-Ri on the southwest spawn. 2 of them, maybe? No, maybe they're just putting Krim in it because he's a PC player and you get the triple zoom, maybe? I'm not sure. Because sometimes Core does play it even with Krim in the game, but maybe it's just maybe a map dependency thing, I'm not sure. But Origin's now got a Concept, 3 Krons, and a Light. 7 Rats bringing 2 IS4s in the mix here. They're liking their single shot heavies, sneaking one in every game here. 2 IS4s actually this time. Last time it was the MLEs. Earlier it was an IS7. Now, it looks like Origin's going to run IS4 of their own, so Cora will run the Ho-Ri. Alright. And Ghost is still in the middle. I'm guessing he's just calling from the sky as one of them streams on Discord. That's probably my guess. Maybe not trusting his gameplay right now. I'm not sure what's up there, but we'll get in for game 4. Got three mark tanks on Origin's team. Very cool. Alright, we keep spawning on 7 Rats side. Let's spawn on Origin's side and see how things are going. Blind shots not going in. But they've also subbed Quebec out. Quebec not running the light tank anymore. It is Trath now. Quebec's been put on light tank jail. Getting early spots. Trath actually playing red line, not making contact. That could be bad. Does Trath just try to sneak in on high here? Looks like no. But Origin doesn't know that the Vickers is all the way out here, so that could be a sneaky little play that they make. Curtain's lit. Choo Choo Turdy lit. High's running. They're going to make contact here in a moment, yeah? No? Interesting. So Trath able to sneak in there. Still unnoticed. High sneaks out, but Curtain's in trouble now. Over on the other side, the Origin's got a lot of tanks set up in A. Gore actually pretty far forward relative to where you'd think that it would play. Black Viper sneaking around. Curtain can't back up too much, though. He could get crossfired. Black Viper does take a hit, though. Trath not spotted, but he did start shooting his gun. Don't know if he hit Call Me Daddy there or what, but Curtain's in big trouble here. Black Viper trying to look for a shot in the rear, and Origin's immediately going to push into Quebec, who needs to just put out their clip before going down. Is exactly what we will see here. And 7 Rats is going to take this opportunity to just shove Curtain. Makes total sense. Cora, though, getting a nice side shot into Choo Choo. Thrath is lit. Call Me Daddy trying to put in damage there. He knows he's going to go down as well. Does Origin have the time to rotate back here? 7 Rats takes C. And they're going to be able to kill Call Me Daddy here. The question is, do they push this? They're going to take a lot of damage if they do try to cross, and they are going to do it. And Rondelisha going to go for shots on Draconics here, despite Black Viper being a little bit lower. Actually, Origin kind of splitting their fire a little bit. I think if Rondelisha focused Black Viper, he would maybe be dead. 760 or 865 HP. 2 decent rolls could do it. Now, High is not going to be pushing in here. I think they're going to sacrifice Call Me Daddy here. As, yeah, 30, Choo Choo, Trath all having those shots. High does not want to get himself spotted doing that. So Call Me Daddy will be sacrificed here. Origin still has the hit points despite they're about to be going down a tank. And he's going to try to get the kill on Draconics, not rolling high enough for it. But Origin, on the other hand, they've switched into Turdy, who was just full HP a moment ago. My goodness, I was just looking at Call Me Daddy dying, but big damage into him. Rondelisha, though, he's permatracked. He's activated the speed boost, but might not be able to back out in time. That little piece of cover actually stopping his momentum again, and he will fall. So it is a 4 versus 4 scenario. Origin still has the HP lead, and High actually taking some initiative, crossing over to the other side. Trath is going to try to go for him, but will Cora be able to sneak in a shot? Looks like no. But High having the HP here in this fight is looking quite good. He should be able to just kill him with 1 shot. Senpai will go down to 3 Origin tanks all lined up in a row. High gets the kill. And now 4 versus 2 scenario. He just has to hold tight, get himself unspotted in a moment. Black Viper's lit. Draconics not. But Origin knows where Black Viper is. They're going to chase him down here. Rob's got a full clip. Yara's going to as well. And Yara's plenty healthy. He can take 4 hits here. And Black Viper getting peeked there. Oh my goodness. Cora with a really good reaction. And Origin will go up 3-1 here in a moment. Draconics surviving just a little bit longer, but looks like he's just going to speed boost in. GG go next. There we go. Contact made. Yarrow not hitting that shot. Oh. Get that kill, though. Nice. Actually, Cora stole it. But, yeah, Origin up 3-1 now. And it's not do or die for 7 Rats. They've still got the loser's side to fight through if they lose this game. Or if they lose this set. But you don't want to go to loser's side right away. One team is going to be eliminated by the end of today's stream. And neither team wants it to be them. But Origin a little bit safer than 7 Rats right now. Cora with 3.3. New Bay now for game 5. And again, we are seeing the MLE cooking here. All right. Exciting stuff. Origin, nothing crazy there, but 2 F3s in the mix. They haven't really been using a whole lot today, but bringing 2 this time, as will 7 Rats. Actually, lineups are similar, other than Fleche Ho Ri for Concept MLE. No lights this time. New Bay more of a city map, so not super surprising that we don't see a light tank, although they're definitely usable on the map. So these teams don't really want it this time. It's fine. Clipper meta stronger than 1 GFT meta? Yeah, at the moment. There's no reactive armor in tier 10 to just stop the Clippers from absolutely eating you up. So yeah, it's hard to compare metas like between each other, right? Because the state of balance was completely different. The 113 GFT was like a decent tank during, you know, it's still a decent tank now, but like the 116 F3 was a decent tank during that meta. It just didn't have reactive, just set it over the edge. And once it got reactive, that's really what pushed it. And now that neither tanks have reactive, you know, it's just Clippers dominating. All right. New Bay time. I haven't seen this map in a minute. We will see what these teams are cooking here. No lights to follow in the early game, but both teams are using them speed boosts. Origin sending their crons ramps. Seven Rats not doing that, but they will send a concept ramps and an F3 backing them up, but only slightly. Sorry, excuse me. Seven Rats, they're actually going to be going for a little sneak around to the C base. Do they try to catch Mr. High off guard here? Turdy getting spotted, but missing the reset. Trath going to be lit as well. And High will take a shot, so Origin not able to grab that base quite yet. Yarrow also taking hits. Quebec putting a nice clip, and Origin not really applying a whole lot of pressure, although putting one shot into Quebec. But Seven Rats will take the cap lead, grabbing C with their third cron. But good early aggression in the park, giving them an advantage. High will cross to re-attempt this base. I'm surprised he didn't just try to do this kind of grab from the start. I'm guessing he just wanted information. He did get it at the cost of taking damage and also losing the cap to Seven Rats. Moment. Quebec and Curtin still spotting each other over on ramps. Rob and Call Me Daddy are still hiding, though. They haven't made themselves known yet. Maybe a little bit of a trap, although this is really an out-of-position spot for them to be. Like, there's nothing going down over there. But looks like they might be making some sort of move. Choo Choo also kind of setting a bit of a trap up for Seven Rats all the way in their own spawn, in case Origin wanted to push through that. But they are rotating out of B with most of their tanks. High only hanging around with Korra. Korra's just watching the lane in case Quebec tries to back out of the ramp. Quebec is pretty much stuck here for now. Yarrow proxying Quebec as well, but if he pushes this, he's going to take some damage. Black Viper Draconics are lined up to trap. Curtin is bleeding, though. Quebec putting in some nice shots. Rondelisha, Call Me Daddy Rob might get lit here. Korra gets lit, and it looks like Seven Rats is going to push into High and Korra. But Origin shoving into Black Viper and Draconics, who takes a couple hits right there. Rondelisha going to have to get himself in the fight as well. But High will go down to the push from Seven Rats, and Korra's just bailing, which makes sense. And Draconics needs to get picked off here. But Origin's missing shots. I think Call Me Daddy just missed 2. There we go. So tanks are traded. Origin's down 1,000 HP. Curtin also getting picked by Choo Choo and Quebec. Quebec doing a really good job of bleeding Curtin early in the game without taking as much damage. We're trying to sneak in there, but kind of out of position. And Seven Rats' counter push is going to look good. Catching Rondelisha, who's kind of in a strange position here. He's going to get hit pretty hard. He's going for Black Viper. If he can get around this corner, it would be good, but the tracking shots from Seven Rats were excellent, and they just full HP him. Absolutely getting clowned on in that position there, and Origin's got nothing left here. Their HP is half that of Origin. Sorry, their HP is half that of Seven Rats. And Quebec will go down. Are they able to hide? Looks like they're able to hide, actually. Anyhow, Seven Rats has this. 100%. 5v3. Triple the HP at this point. Down goes Yarrow. Origin's got nothing left in the clip here. And yes, Vineyards taking initiative on B. Also Quebec getting all of that good early bleeds and able to hold on just fine. Origins counter push was just a little bit too awkward, coming in from a strange position. They didn't get their kills fast enough on the ramps. And we will see a game 6 here. Camo, welcome. What's up, Doomed Cacti as well? Good to see you. It's been a minute. And Nut Force, hello, hello. Daddy getting a kill. No, sorry, that was getting killed. My bad. Anyway, 3-2. And a nice 3.4 from Quebec. Yeah, definitely the star player there. Well played. And we'll move on to game 6. Same map, spawn swapped. I will say, the spawn that Seven Rats had is the spawn with the park. It's considered to be the better one. We'll see if Origin can cook something having the spawn with the park right next to it. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Cora really doesn't like Port Bay for that reason, for how unbalanced it is on the park side. So we'll see if he can cook now that he's got the advantage spawn. Anyway, Seven Rats is going all in on the GFTs. Sorry, not the GFTs, the F3s, man. We were just talking about the GFT, now it's throwing me off. Going all in on the F3s with 4, maybe 5 of them. Bringing in a 113 as well. Origin's got the 2 and 5B in the mix. Mostly crowns with a couple F3s. Cool. Reminder, y'all, again, I know I keep repeating myself, but people are just joining the stream now. If you guys are watching on YouTube or Twitch, and you want to get rewards, I'm not doing giveaways this time. You have to join the portal, which is linked in the chat or in the World of Tank Splits website. So make sure you do that. If you're on NA, of course. It's only NA accounts that get rewards. All right, let's get it, y'all. Game 6. Also, interestingly, Ghost went offline. I don't know if he's having internet issues or something, but Seven Rats is going to have to either win this game without his presence, or maybe he's just not in game because he's so focused on calling. It's just entirely possible as well. I don't know what's up there. Also, I like this camo that Trath is using. It looks pretty good. Fancy, fancy. I forget if I have a certificate for that or not. Don't remember. But looks good. Anyway. Why are we blind? Oh, we're blind firing those. Yeah, I forgot about that. Blind firing those little areas so that you can't see when the tank drives through them. That's just a little extra bit of info that can be given away. Call Me Daddy gonna go for a C grab. Origin mostly going A. Seven Rats also mostly going A. Draconic's gonna grab B from the safe spot, unlike what Origin did last time. Looks like Trath got hit in the opening. Rob with a nice shot. Or was it high? Hard to say. Or was it Curtain? Also hard to say. But Seven Rats is making a little bit of a sneaky play with their F3s here. Turdy and Viper doing a little bit of sneaky action over on the edge. Curtain getting lit. Go back into sneaking a shot. GFT. Why I keep saying GFT, man? I'm obsessed with the GFT. Regular 113 getting hit, but Rondelisha sneaking one in as well. Applying a little bit of pressure either way. Origin has the cap lead, but only barely. Draconix is lit. Sneaking around. Cora gonna try to sneak one in, but misses and gets spotted. It looks like High and Rob having shots, putting some HEs in. Quebec also getting his ammo rack damaged. Shooting HE and Curtain. Draconix is still bleeding over there. And now Black Viper has been lit. Origin is aware of the sneaky play that at least one tank is there. They don't know about Turdy, but they can assume that, you know, Seven Rats is doing something, so they kind of lost that little sneaky surprise that they had. Also, Quebec is still getting bled. And using the Ret Cal to try to help out, do some more damage, but it's not working. Cora peeking and taking a little bit more damage than he probably would have desired. Call Me Daddy getting hit as well. Draconics is hitting some nice shots, but Daddy calling right back there. Quebec, though, still getting bled and not really able to get out. They're just HE spamming for a kill here. High completely empty with the clip, and Sunrise is actually going to take advantage of this, knowing that they're all reloading. And he's going to make a play onto Rondelisha. Origin's just going to push forward. Yeah, shooting all of your shots in the Kron is definitely not ideal, as your DPM's actually not too bad when you have all your shots in the clip, but once you start shooting them, you can lose it quite a bit. Core and Call Me Daddy going to go for the kill in Draconics, but Senpai and Chichu, I thought maybe they were going to support, but they're actually turning around to help with the main fight here. And Rondelisha, Rob, High are all going to be stuck in an awkward position. Curtin as well. Now double Krons coming in with full clips. Who are they going for here? It's hard to see. But yeah, Origin's in just such an awkward position right now with all of these Krons hiding between those rails. Sunrise has decent control of this engagement, but looks like Origin's still able to bleed Black Viper. And actually should be able to get the kill here. No, he backs out in time, actually. Yarrow looking for it, but he's going to turn around for Turdy. And now Black Viper should be able to help farm that, although the DPM's going to be low. Now Origin's got all their clips ready, though. Senpai kind of overextending a little bit. Gets picked off quickly. Origin's looking really good now. Cora and Call Me Daddy are also in behind, able to just completely farm from this position. He's got nice shots in here. Yeah, and Choo-Choo getting farmed out. Unfortunately for Seven Rants, it seems like it's it for them in the upper bracket side. Trath just driving forward. Turdy, going to try to see if he can get a kill here, but might not even be able to do that. Origin will take the set 4-2, advancing to upper bracket finals. Seven Rats put up a good fight, but was not enough to get past Origin, one of the powerhouse teams on NA. The longest surviving powerhouse at this point, now that Joker's gone. A nice game from Kurt and Yarrow. And unfortunately, I was complimenting Trath's camo, but didn't do the best that game. But it is what it is, man. Anyway, GG's. Congrats to Origin. I'm getting all my annoying pop-ups. Oh my goodness, how many was that? Was that 5 pop-ups? Count that for me, please. That's ridiculous. I hate it so much. I'm going to switch the scoreboard back before the next set in case I forget. And yeah, we can check out the Blitz website, do a bit of a refresh ski, see how the set is going. It is loading. And Oblivion 4-1 over GG, so no upsets here. Actually, well, do you consider Origin being Seven Rats upset? I personally don't, even though Seven Rats was seeded better, technically. This is the outcome I expected. So Oblivion Origin, upper bracket finals. Seven Rats GG, lower bracket. I don't know who's streaming what. I do not know. But we've still got about half an hour till that starts. But yeah. There we are with the first set. Guess we can get right back into Blitz. I guess just play for half an hour. I would like to real quick just check when the next set is. So, oh, also we should show the results of lower echelon and challengers. So this set is at 10:10. So yeah, we've got over half an hour. I got half an hour till the invite, and I'm guessing this set's probably the same time. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. 13 GFT does roll off the tongue. Yeah, I'm like throwing myself off now. I thought I got rid of that tank. Thought it was gone. I know it has not left. Oh yeah, challengers and lower echelons. So, congrats to Void for winning challengers. They took it over Chem in the grand finals. So they played Onyx first. They 4-1 Onyx, then 5-1 Chem. Very nice. Congrats to Void. Good to see them doing well again. Having a bit of a rough one in the beginning of challengers. It looks like losing Autis and then Chem, but they brought it back. Beat both of the teams that they lost to eventually. So nice. That means Void 9th, Chem 10th, Onyx 11th, and Autis 12th. And then lower echelon was VZN. A lot of teams, or a lot of people were expecting them to win. 2400 put off a good show. They were actually the team that qualified to Grand Finals right away. But VZN beat Filth and then beat 2400 in a tiebreaker. Wow, that would have been a good set to show. Unfortunately, don't have enough streamers to do challengers in lower echelon too, but it would be cool. Actually, the first tournament I ever streamed was Spring Challengers 2021. So that was the first one. This is now Spring Challengers 2026, 5 years ago. So maybe I should have streamed Challengers. But lower echelon, no one definitely would have covered. But I'm happy for VZN. 2400, of course. Congrats to them as well for doing quite well. Pretty sure that was an EU team with all Legionnaires. And they were memeing on NA about how well they were doing, and then they lost. So, rip. Wish Joker did this. Yeah, it would be nice. Nice typing camo. Is Daddy Krim? Yes. Call me Daddy is Krim from EU. Alright, let's play a game. What do I want to play? Let's play... I mean, I've been playing a lot of the BZ and Mad games. I don't really like playing... I know the Leopard's good and like all the Ram Invis tanks are good, but I don't really like playing them. KPZ Missile has... Interesting. Let's try that out. I don't think I've ever actually played the KPZ Missile, I'm gonna be honest. I golded the tank and I never played it. So, we'll do it now. Why not? Why not? A pawn on my team. Alright, let's cook. It's so off-putting having a heavy tank with the missile. I'm only used to the Sheridan having it. So I gotta move my new map like that. Not move it, you get what I'm saying. Okay. You're not driving through C, interesting. Maybe I take the middle bowl here. Didn't hit that. No, I could have shot this guy as well. Didn't. It's fine. I'm not a missile pro. I'm just gonna make that clear right now. I'm not a pro missile slinger. And I don't really want to peek this because that U100's gonna hit me. Is he invising on me? No, he's over there. Okay, I will peek this. Nice. And he had a 2 next to his name, so that means there's 3 tanks there. That guy gets deleted. Nice. Alright, let's go out help the team. I know there's a tank over there. Or if our Honda gamer. I'm realizing I'm not activating my ability for some reason. I should do that. It's fine. I'm gonna back out. I don't care about hitting base here. Ooh. Wish I could sneak in that concept. It's fine. And where did this guy go? Let's see. I say concept. Get commercials here. What? You're getting commercials? I thought I turned ads to be manual. That's strange. Your ads are based off of your browser history, so I'm a little concerned you were self-reporting there a little bit, but it's all good. You do you. Good night, Stein. Thanks for hanging. And no extra shot here for me. Let's get a little bit of heal skis in. Cool. I thought I set ads to manual. Let me double check my settings there then. Is that actually Makes me a little annoyed. Monetization. Yeah, set him to manual, so we shouldn't be seeing mid-roll ads, so I'm very surprised that you're getting them. I don't know. But that's a bit of a bummer. I thought I could set ads to manual, which would mean people wouldn't get mid-roll ads, but it's fine. Now, I didn't really use my ability at all that game, so I didn't get a whole lot of damage, and also I was missing. Yo, what's up, Nick? Why are you no longer in the clan? I stopped playing Blitz regularly right after last season's, last Blitz Cup. So that was, what, September? I haven't really played Blitz at all since September. So I handed off the clan and I disappeared. And I wasn't sure if I was going to come back, but with a new tournament manager, I decided that I would help out. And hopefully I've been a decent help. I'm not sure if that connected. But I'm no longer committed to playing Blitz actively. That much is for certain. I said maybe I'd stream, maybe I wouldn't stream, but definitely not playing Blitz actively anymore. Oh, I get deleted. Nice. Oof. I tried. It's funny. They were camping me. Fair enough. Alright. Regular KPZ has terrible abilities. Oh my goodness. Obviously, guys, that's not a play that you would normally make, but it is Mad Games. I do not care. What do all these guys have? G-Sor having speed. Speed Ram. I don't like Speed Ram, though. I just don't. I hate driving tanks with the speed. It's so hard to control on PC. I have no ammo in this tank, huh? Yeah, having that's not bad. Let's play the Kiro. Let's just rush mid. Of course, that is a risk because the leopard could just invis ram me and I die, but I can also mark him and clip him out, so. Play over like this just in case. Yeah, he rushed through, I'm pretty sure. Either that or he's rushing through now. He stepped B and then backed off. Okay, there's the leopard. So getting hit a little bit there. I think he drove through. Dang. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. I thought I wouldn't die. I thought I'd just get hit hard and die, but then I realized I got marked. But yeah, congrats, dude. You really did a good job. I didn't think I'd die. I thought I'd get hit, I could mark him and then kill him, but no. Didn't react in time. That's on me. Let's see. It's even good. I hate tanks with this ability, man. It's bummer, because some of the tanks that have it are really good, and they just suck. Now let's play this. No, it has that ability. Never mind. This could be fun. Let's play the Type 5. Alright, well now that I'm in a tank like this, I can't YOLO and die, because I'm not fast enough to do that. I'll just anchor in the back. I know my team's not going to be here, but surely I will be fine, right? Right? Okay, he had someone next to him. This is the side they're coming from. Fair enough. I'm not really being backed up at all. I'll still hold right here, I think. Yeah, nice. Very cool. At least I back up this time. I ripped the egg. He's just dead. He is just dead. He's getting invised on. Yes, we can nuke the 100. Mark him, please. Thank you. And he bounces the kill. Nice. I just realized I have my ability that I can be using as well. I don't know why I haven't been. Yes, ram me. Yes. Alright, I hope my Kara reloads his clip. Please reload your clip, sir. Alright, and I got 2 tanks near me. If I can just survive while my teammates clean up, we're okay. They're all healthy. Yeah. Couldn't sneak that. I could try to peek this thing, but I'm not going to. 23 is just dead anyway. I keep forgetting to use the ability on this tank. This guy in the open? No, he backed up. Lame. He spotted me though? That's ridiculous. Did not have been able to spot me. I didn't even get to see him. Bruh. Don't run from me. Do not do that. Why is he running from me? Don't do that. Why are you running from me, sir? Alright, well, we're not the most effective, but it's fine. Play it again. I want to hit a nuke. We'll play town here. Okay, he's got a player with him. Oh, that's just those two next to each other. They've got 2. This guy's got 2 with him. You got 3 with him. Okay, they're all over there. shot went nowhere. Cool. Love that. Although expected in a tank like this. Our Kara's dead. That's very cool. There we go. Me and this E100 are just playing an awkward little spot here. I mean, it's a good spot. It's not a bad spot at all. It's just a little awkward having two super heavies using it. Yeah, our Kara is just terrible. Nice double tap. Crown's a viewer of mine. He loves tunneling me. He's just invising to get a position on me. He did that at the start of the game as well. That's just how he does it. Oh shit. Again. It's not looking good. Ooh, max roll. Charlie's dead. That's good. But our team is not very unified, and our Yag is just killing himself, yeah. I think this one's Jover. Who spotted me? The hell? Yeah. Dang, I wish I saved it. But oh well. GG. I'll get my invite in 10 minutes. I got time for 2 more. Still don't know what set I'm streaming though, so we will see. Zero from the 183, nice. Alright. Yeah, downside of playing the Type 5s. I gotta pray that the fight ends up happening over on the hill area. Because if it's not there, I am taking forever to join it. Thankfully, our whole team's going this way, so if the fight's not here, at least I'm still with my team. It is. Cool. 140 made it over. Oh my goodness, if I could sneak something in there, that would be so useful. What is our... Oh, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, at least we had a little bit good energy our way. Yeah. Predicted. Yeah. Not that shot, that was badly aimed. I thought he'd back up, he drove forward. Boom, they get full map control. I got spotted, fuck. Didn't want to peek that corner. 4K5 was right there. I was like, maybe I can trap him, but nope. I hate this map, dude. South spawn is just so terrible. Dang. I'm just dead. Yeah, not looking great. South spawn's just so bad. They just get full map control. Take it, I guess. Alright, well, we got one more game. It's all good. It's the Type 5 heavy. You can't carry in the tank. It's just for funsies. Yeah, nice. 0 again. 183. Love 183 players. After this game, I'll fill up my water as well. Take a second. Alright. Unfortunately, we're kind of forced to play town in this. That's fine. Some 5-2 is pushing me. It's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna slow you down. I mean, he's barely catching up to me. Yeah, go around me, man. It's all good. Wait, no way, right? Screw it. Dang. What's up, Silent? Fat red tomato. So true. I got lit. Six eight missed me. There's the 268 Tiger Mouse. We have a couple tanks over on that side. Oh, it's just red. Yeah, cool. I activated premium AP and it's just red in the side. Okay. Didn't expect that. Where's my team? At least I'm getting heals. Yeah. Rip 752, but he made a play there, which I respect. There we go, snuck that in. It's big. Big kill. W Grill, although he's gonna die. I'll be left alone in the town. Back up here. Oh! Picked him off though. We're having a decent game on our hands. Can I pen him? I can. Okay, okay. Need a little assist. I'll just play for this guy, why not? I don't care. Doesn't bother me. All good. Get some damage. GG. Alright, I'll be getting my invite in a couple minutes here. I'll just show the results real quick and then we can Go to the BRB stream. Nice shot, Standard B. You are the GOAT. Nice shot, Standard B. You are the GOAT. It's all good. Win's a win. Standard B is the GOAT. I'll take that to the clutch kills on the 183 and Lewis. Might have actually won us the game. I don't know if we would have won that otherwise. That Standard B was interesting. Alright. Well, I'll be getting my invite in just a moment here. Let me switch back to a light BRB, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Let's hang. Reminder to everyone, by the way, if you guys are watching on YouTube or on Twitch, join the portal for rewards. NA accounts only, unfortunately, but yeah. Alright, it's gonna be another moment till we get our invite. Just click around in the garage for a minute, just trying to get all my daily shit. Anything interesting in this shop? I should check that out real quick. One moment. Get all my daily containers. I always make sure to buy the free that you can buy with credits. In addition to getting the ones like that you get for free every 7 minutes or whatnot, I buy the extra ones because that's extra boosters that I can get with credits that I don't need because I have 500 million credits. What's in the store? I'm getting my invite in just a moment here, but Euro, too much. At least you can buy this for gold, but I mean, 5% drop chance. How many charms? 30 charms. So it would cost me up to like 40k gold. I think I'll pass, even though I have a lot of gold. If BZ was on sale for gold, maybe I would consider it, but I'm only spending gold here. I'm not looking to spend cash. I have all these. F3 being sold for gold is a pretty good deal. GFT. Yeah, one GFT used to be a super rare tank, but now it's easy to get. Do I have this? I don't remember if I have it or not. Anyway, I got my invite, so I'm gonna vanish to the camera. What do we have? Oblivion Origin. Okay, so Bob and I are both covering the same set, it seems. It's fine. Alright. It's fair enough, I suppose. Oblivion Origin. So maybe Robert will be covering lower bracket finals. But it's fine. Unfortunately, it means that English viewers will not be able to see who gets eliminated right away. I'm hoping that Robert85 doesn't end up joining this room as well. That would suck. But I think hopefully not. Alright, but Oblivion Origin. Honestly, I think it'll be entertaining anyway. And we can show the room. Right about now. Winter Mallow's first map. I didn't check the list of them, but it's fine. There's another best of 7 set, by the way. We watched Oblivion v Apex on this map. Apex won the first spawn, Oblivion won the second. But notably, Oblivion tried to grab in the B base, and we learned that that's not really something you can do. At least from the spawn that Oblivion had, which was the red one. They've got green spawn this time. But they might not make that mistake again. But looking at lineups, both teams are running that Panzerwagen Light. Origin running 5 Krons and a Rhino. Rhino, okay. Rhino's cooking. I enjoy seeing the off-meta picks. It's still solid. Oblivion with 3 concepts. A Felice, a Kron, and an F3. You still need to make sure that Mr. Top Blitz and Espanol hasn't joined this room. I'm going to check his stream too, actually, just on YouTube to make sure that he's in the other room. Since it would not be good if he ends up, he's just waiting to join the stream or something. But hopefully he's in the other room. Okay, on his stream, he hasn't joined the room yet. Obviously, there's delay. Oh, he did get 7RSGG. Okay, so if you guys want to watch 7RSGG, yeah, Robert's stream has it. Good. I'm glad. It's all being covered, even if no English content for it. Not a problem at all. But here we are. Upper bracket finals. The winner of this set guaranteed to get at least top 2 as they book a ticket to Grand straight from this. They'll have a bye tomorrow for the first set. As tomorrow we'll start off with lower bracket finals and then Grands. So yeah, winner of the set will be sitting pretty. Obviously, this is not a money season. This is a gold season. So it's like, is it as big a deal? Not really, but you know, it's still nice to flex. Obviously, every team in top 4 has taken this tournament seriously enough to care. You know, so a win will still be a win for them. And yeah. Other than that, I guess we can go ahead and get the Winter Mail rolling. And start off with upper bracket finals for top 4 Spring Games NA 2026. And lots of 3-mark tanks on either team here. Very cool. You guys can't see it because you're rolling the intro. You can see it in between aims 1 and 2. And light tanks for both teams. First of all, do we have the right scoreboard? Yes, we do. Scoreboard looks good. Great. Both teams sending their tanks to the middle, but Dizzy going for a little bit of a self-boost ski. They spot each other, though. Is he going to drop down right away? I'm playing back a little bit, staying safe. But contact has been made. Contact also being made over on the other side as well. Both teams sitting each other a little bit. Rangers taking a couple. Both teams are bleeding out a bit here. Group bleeding as well. He's got a full empty clip now. The double concepts will hit Rondelisha, actually triple concepts, sorry. What's interesting though is that it's not enough to get a kill here. Concepts don't hit hard enough. Those clips only deal like what, 760 damage? So 3 of them was not enough to get the kill on Rondelisha. Maybe one of them missed. Didn't see what happened there. Kame will be able to pick up the kill now. Shooting HE actually for some reason. Interesting. They'll go for Yarrow though. And Steve, he's empty now. Along with the Kame and Gent. Group though being hit pretty hard. High is actually in a flanking position. He should be able to pick up the kill in group. No, he's going for Ranger. Ranger farms. They're going to have to pull forward. But another kill from Origin, and they have 2 tanks on less than 50 HP, and they've already picked up 3 kills, and they're all still alive. Archangel, is he just going to throw himself in there to get a kill? I don't know if that would be wise. Call Me Daddy's going to go for Ranger. But Paffy's too busy looking at Arch, but lighting him on fire means he will have 2 shots saved up for Call Me Daddy, along with Gentleman's clip. I'm sure Gentleman's going to pick up that kill, so Paffy won't completely butcher his DPM, but This game, not particularly a question who's going to win this one. Korra hit very hard. Dizzy is chasing down high. I saw 400 something damage. Nice HE shot in there. And he will take high out for game 1 Oblivion win. This one a very fast game, just over 2 minutes. And it was the triple concepts hitting very hard into Origin. And despite high trying to farm out from the rear as best he can, it was not enough. Paffy with a nice 3k damage game there. He was playing more in the center. And the damage spread on Origin, like everyone did a decent amount. Like just no one was able to survive long enough to do enough to give, you know, Origin a fighting chance. They weren't able to get any kills there. They had, what was it? Oblivion had 2 tanks on 50, but couldn't pick up any kills until after the fight was already decided. But that's game 1. Origin rocking pretty much the same lineup, but no Rhino, instead going for a VZ, which we've also seen very sparingly, but it's not a bad tank at all. It's solid, just hasn't fit the meta quite the same way that the Kron and the F3 and the Concept have. But still Panzerwagons, both teams. Double Felice for Oblivion now. Keeping one Concept. Double check the stream here, make sure everything's looking good. It is. Got to double check my portal. I've been having my own stream up on the side so I can get my own rewards. Let's go, it's still working. Alright. Already got 4 of the 6 crates that you get from watching today. And I think tomorrow will be 8 crates. But here we are with Game 2. Wintermel spawns swapped. Alright, let's see things from Origin's side this time. Both teams going different directions with their light tanks now. High not going for a self boost, he's just going A again. Oblivion, no, they're sending more tanks A this time. While Origin is sending pretty much everyone to C. And Dizzy gets some good early information, actually. Gets lit himself after putting a shot into Korra. He'll back out. That's 4 tanks spotted. Oblivion knows that's where Origin is mostly committed. But they're not sending much towards A. They've got 1 tank in the area, but they're setting up a crossfire, it looks like. Korra getting hit pretty hard. Dizzy as well. He's going to back around that corner before he gets hit anymore. But, of course, it's always good to bleed the light tank early, so Origin definitely more than okay with their play. I think they did a reasonably good job, you know, getting those bleeds in. And they should be reasonably happy with their opening game. They actually take the base lead as well, so Origin looking solid game 2 here. They've taken a little bit more damage, but their HP overall is still within 1 shot of Oblivion's, so hard to say that's an advantage for Oblivion at all. And bleeding light tank certainly is an advantage, so things are looking solid for Origin right now. High actually getting spotted all the way back in his spawn. He's trying to bail. Steven went for a blind shot, didn't hit it. Oblivion, though, they've got decent map control. Looking at the mini-map here, forgot to blow it up again. But they've got very solid map control. Origin's really just lined up along this north line here. And Oblivion has everything else. Despite that, though, they can't really step B easily. With the changes to the caps, it's kind of a little bit more exposed than before. And let's see if I fly into it. Yeah, I mean, it's risky. Like, the back is kind of exposed. Granted, it was before this top. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be hard for Oblivion to do this, but you know, I haven't studied the map so much since they changed it a bunch. Maybe it is possible, but having watched Oblivion play Apex last time, it didn't go so well. Your gentleman going to sneak a clip into Archangel here. He's going to bleed out as he reverses. Gent missing that 3rd shot, and that is an empty Kron. Something to consider is an empty Kron is completely depleted DPM, but Origin's really not in a position to do anything about it. Sometimes you could consider that as an opportunity to make a play, you know? It's like, we know this guy's gun's completely ineffective for the next 20, 30 seconds or so, but Origin's not executing on that. They are just going to hold on tight. And 13 and Archangel getting spotted again. Does Gentleman just make the same play? I mean, Archangel already got blood in this position earlier. But no, it looks like Origin's looking this time around. Cora, don't know if he has shots, actually. But Gentleman's not making any risk here. And I think Dizzy boosted again. Dizzy has boosted again, making blind fires. Not hitting anything, not going to spot anything at this distance either. Origin is very far back. But their light tank, Mr. Hytronics here, is spotting anything that would come into the seaside from Oblivion Zone spawn. So at least they have information going there, but we're seeing a little bit of a move now. Call Me Daddy trying to push Gentleman out from his position he was playing. He's still going to hold it. He's got Dizzy behind him. And yeah, Call Me Daddy getting lit. Do we see Dizzy go in for shots? He did go for it, didn't hit it. And Call Me Daddy actually going for blind fires exactly where Dizzy was, just Dizzy's already moved, playing a little smarter than that. He's going to put one back into Call Me Daddy. Not getting lit either, so got enough distance there for that to not matter. Oblivion has moved up towards the seaside. They actually do spot Hytronics. Someone blind fired Dizzy, though. Dizzy did get hit. Maybe that was high. I don't know who that was, but Dizzy's already on 800 HP. Oblivion is going for the B grab here. We'll see if it's safe to take or not. Paffy is covering. We'll see if he's going to hit Yarrow. Between Paffy and Yarrow, they might actually, or Paffy and N13 might be able to clip Yarrow out. And it looks like that's what they want to do. Call Me Daddy and Cora, though, they're going to turn for Paffy here. But Yarrow will go down. Someone else must be bleeding him out. But no, Paffy's not looking for Yarrow. N13's probably just going to shoot his reserve shell for that. He does. Might as well. 845 cap points now. Oblivion takes the lead with that. They take out Ron Delisha as well. And again, Origin not able to get a kill. They finally do. Ranger got tracked there. Wasn't able to back out. So Origin do respond, but Oblivion's taking the C base. They're taking B as well now with N13. They have all three bases. They have the HP lead. They have the tank lead. And while Paffy does get picked off in the middle, nice shot from high on the move. They lose Archangel, equalizing now with Steven. It's a 4v4 scenario, but Cora is in perilous HP. N13's on the hunt at the moment. Call Me Daddy picked off by Gentleman. Dizzy's going to hunt around for this kill as well, but not in time. Oblivion cap it out here to take a 2-0 lead, sweeping the map here. And yeah, great start from Oblivion. Can't ask for anything more than that. 3.5 for Akame. Nice game there. And that's game 2. Seeing subs go in for Oblivion's side. And we're here with Naval for games 3 and 4. Can Oblivion 4-0 Origin to get to Grand? So they sweep on Naval. Or will Origin equalize here? At least get themselves in the door. This, of course, is not an elimination set, so you lose the set, it's not over, but of course, being in Grands directly is more comfortable. You have time to prepare tomorrow for the set. Oblivion keeping them double Felices. 4 Krons and a Panzerwagon, so getting rid of the concepts. Origin haven't readied up yet. Makes me think that their roster, their lineup, isn't going to be as simple as 6 Krons and a light. Yeah, no, they're switching Krim into the Hori this time on Naval. And F3 in the mix as well. We'll keep 4 crowns though, both teams with 4 crowns. Alright, introduce Naval. And it is Origin's turn to show that they are qualified to get into Grand Finals here. Oblivion has done that already. And here we are. Game 3. Both teams again with the light. Panzerwagen seems to be the consensus. They're both gonna go B for some spots. Do they light each other? No. Paffy blind fired at high. Narrowly missed. Cora spotted all the way in the back, interestingly enough. Takes a hit. Gentleman sneaking one in. But we are going to be seeing an early attempt at C from Origin. They've got 2 tanks up top to deal with any pressure that Oblivion could put in up top, so Origin will be able to get the base here. Ranger sneaks in an HE, but it's not going to be enough to keep Origin off the base. They take it. That's a nice cap lead for them. Paffy going to sneak around for an A grab. He's the only tank on the A side of the map. Unless you count Cora and Gent, but not really. They haven't committed. Dizzy though. Maybe he got blind fired or something, or maybe he got lit and took a hit, but good bleed from Origin. And of course, since they have the cap lead, they are looking advantaged this game. Although I'd say that the bleed into the light tank is just as valuable. Is he still electing to play the center despite taking that hit, though? I gets blind fired from Dizzy there. Nice shot. Origin's actually keeping the tank in C. He's not rotating out. Ranger and Ron spot each other. Paffy making an attempt at the A base, but Origin had 2 tanks to clip him out, and Paffy's already been hit really hard. So things are looking very good for Origin at the moment. They have successfully fended Oblivion off of the A base. Call Me Daddy also lining up on the Horita punish as needed. He's going to relieve Cora of his position. Oblivion has moved up in A little bit with Gent. But yeah, Rob and Cora are just going to keep pre-aiming A. Oblivion needs to make a play soon here as they don't have a base, and we're already nearly at 600 cap points for Origin. So some play will have to be made here. But what is it if you're Oblivion? They're not intent on making any big moves at the moment. They can't really back Paffy out. Ranger getting hit. I think Cora snuck that one in. He's actually taking the little center position. He's bled a little bit more. And this is a nice spot to hold. It's tried and true, but Dizzy sneaking in that shot. That's a good one. High also getting blind fired from Paffy. Ranger, though, taking a hit from Cora. And what is Oblivion's play here? They're going to try A again. Gentleman's moving up, but he's alone. And Rob's covering in the back. Rob is spotted, though, so Gentleman knows he's there. Going for blind fire into the light. Doesn't connect. Because he hasn't taken any damage since that initial hit he took. Paffy's going to try A again. Since Rob isn't spotted in that one position, they know he's not there to reset it. Rondalicia's going for Ranger, actually. Ranger's getting shoved. Apple Silicon as well, but he misses a shot. Ranger might be able to get away from this. He gets tracked. Rondalicia's going to maybe sneak one more in, but Ranger's still alive for the time being, and Silicon's been bled hard. Gentleman tried making a play, but between Call Me Daddy and Rob, they pick up the kill on him. Origin's looking really poised to take this one here. Rondalicia's going to be able to get the kill with Apple Silicon. Cora getting attacked by N13. Paffy's going to grab A, but 900 points for Origin now. If they pick up Cora, it'll be only stopped for a moment. Kame's got an empty clip now. Steve's got a full one for Rondalicia, though. Does Dizzy go for Apple Silicon? Doesn't matter, though. Paffy has to stay alive. N13's trying to push forward to get the pressure off of him elsewhere. Paffy's looking for Yarrow. Won't have a shot there. N13, awkward spot. But 900 cap points for Origin. And Kami's Eddie with another nice shot in N13. And Origin totally has this game here. Dizzy's going to try to help out against Yarrow. Should be able to pick up that kill with 2 shots. Yarrow might not even have the reload. Yeah, ramming actually to ensure that. So he's sacrificing him some hit points for it. Kami Daddy does pick up Haffy in the A base. Rondalicia getting tunneled actually Oblivion picking up that kill, but they have no hit points remaining. Origin's just going to shove a Kame. This should be an easy kill for them. And 13 as well. Incredibly low. Call Me Daddy picking that one up, and that's 1,000 points. Everyone from Origin picking up kills in the end here. And Oblivion finally loses their first game. Origin's on the scoreboard. Taking a nice early game advantage, maintaining it throughout. Oblivion just really didn't have any play they could make there. Dizzy with a nice 4.3, but it was not enough. Grim with a nice 4K nearly in the Hori. And the Origin are back in it. Chat's pretty dead. I'm assuming that means everyone's watching the portal. That is good. I've done my job. I'm happy about this. We're almost coming up on your 5th crate, so you guys should be getting your 5th crate pretty soon. If you've been watching since the start. You get 10 minutes grace period, so if you accidentally tab out or have some issues at the beginning, you know, you don't immediately lose out on a crate for not watching the entire 2 hours, but 10 minutes is a fair buffer, I'd say. Anyway, same lineup for Origin on the other spawn. Naval is one of the more symmetrical maps in the game, so it makes sense they're going to try a similar lineup. Maybe they can do a mirror strat, but, you know, once Oblivion sees it the first time, they might adapt to it the second. We'll see. Oblivion are switching up tanks a little bit themselves. No more Felice. They got double concept. Keeping the Panzer Wagon, though. Double Crown, double left 3. Here we are with 4. Origin has a shot at equalizing here. And let's get it, game 4. Spawning on Oblivion's side, we can spawn on this side now, see where things go. Looks like we're seeing another B spot from high. And he'll get some good info from this. He might light all of the Oblivion tanks going there. They're blind firing at him, yeah, and he spots them all. Good info. Oblivion fires at him, they don't hit anything. Rob sneaks an A shot, or was it high? I don't know. Someone put a shot into a Kame. Dizzy gets hit on the crossing. That was a strange little route that he took, but I guess, yeah, free shot for Origin, and they're already looking solid for game 4 here as well. Grabbing C, but also pushing forward with Apple Silicon. Putting lots of pressure on the C side. Kamizadi backing him up in the Hori. Oblivion will step A. Can Ranger grab it, though? He's spotted. Kamizadi should have this. Yeah, just a little HE to stop it. Ranger's not lit anymore, but he's still hanging in the same spot. Kamizadi misses that one, though. So we will see Oblivion eventually grab the base. Ranger might be careful on the exit, though. Rob is still aiming it, but oh, Silicon taking hits. Oh my goodness, Oblivion's rotated for him. He's dead. He's tracked. He is dead. What was that? I didn't even see that. Oblivion snuck around and they picked up a free tank, and all of a sudden it is Oblivion looking solid. Origin, Joe, they're immediately going to react with this. Push right into the A side. They know that Oblivion's got many tanks away from there. So they're going to shove this immediately. Are Oblivion turning around or what? Gentleman's taking hits. Oblivion's bleeding a lot, actually. They're still down on HP despite getting that initial kill. Gentleman's taking hit after hit. Eyes keeping him lit with that Tracer Shell. And Ranger Steve are pretty much alone here. There's nothing they can do about it. Dizzy trying to go for a shot, but misses it. And he has to be careful. Looks like High's pre-aiming him. And Cora's going to take some damage here, but we will see Steven go down. High going to sneak around as well. And Origin are already back. You know, they've compensated for losing Mr. Apple Silicon with 2 tanks of their own. And Oblivion are only just now getting back here. Paffy should be able to help pick up Cora, though. And Ranger's trying to get those shots into Cora. He does. And that clip management is important. It means Pat Filippi's going to have extra shells to go into Hytronics here, who gets hit from Gentleman in the crossing. And now Rob will go down. Oblivion have rotated back, and Origin didn't send enough tanks to support. High's been hit hard as well. He's left on 500 HP. Actually, 100 as Gentleman hits him on the crossing, and High's stuck now. He can't leave. He's unspotted now. And Rondelisha putting that pressure on a Gentleman. He will fall. So High is able to get himself out of the fight. It's a 4v4, but no, Dizzy sneaks the kill after a group gets that spot cross map. And after all is said and done, turns out Oblivion was able to hold on to their advantage. They rotated back just in time. And they had full clips to resupport the counter push. The counter push, I should say, because the counter push was Origin into A, and then Oblivion rotated back for it. But anyway, they are a tank up, and they have the light tank alive. Dizzy going to be able to help dictate the pace of this one, although Origin still has a little bit of hit points to work with here. And by a little bit, I mean they're within a couple shots of Oblivion themselves. Ron full HP, Call Me Daddy full HP, and if you're Dizzy here, you want to try to hunt them down, but you don't want to play way too crazy here. Looks like Call Me Daddy's making a play. Dizzy's going in the same direction, might be able to catch him here. Yeah, Call Me Daddy is lit, and yeah, if you're Dizzy, you just shove him, right? No, he's going to hang on tight for now, but will be a play that the light tank can make on the Hori. But group is already set up to put shots in. They've spotted each other again. They trade. Dizzy's actually not making that play. He's going to try to help out Akame with Rondelisha over here. Which I think is a fair decision as well. Group and Pathy are relatively safe. They don't have to go for the kill on Call Me Daddy. But Akame is not safe. And Ron has a full clip. He's actually going to go for Dizzy with it, which is a solid decision. Dizzy going to try to sneak around. He is able to do so. He's on 400 HP. If he can put in one more shot, that means Akame can pick up the kill now, which he does. And Oblivion actually going to take this one. Step in the B base as well. That's just even more pressure on Origin. And Call Me Daddy wasn't able to cook anything with the crossfire. Pathy driving out. And Oblivion are going to go up 3-1 on Origin here. We'll see the third map, but for how long, who knows. I'm going for another blind fire group as well. But yeah, 1,000 points. Oblivion take the 3-1 lead. So Black, welcome to the stream. Make sure, guys, you are watching in the portal if you're NA and you want rewards. Group with a nice 3.7. And Dizzy right behind 3.6. All right. And just like that, Middberg for potentially match point. And this is now do or die for Origin. It's not do or die. They have lower brackets still. But they would prefer not to go there, of course. Oblivion keeping it simple. 5 crowns, a fleet chain, the 2 and 5B. We've only seen that tank very sparingly on NA. I'd seen a couple streams with them on EU. I thought it was maybe a more common tank over there, but chat did inform me that it's not that common over on EU either, but still seems to have its roles. Origin are running plenty of crowns on their own. Excuse me. Yeah, I need to message Mr. Bixib real quick. I need to make sure that he has stream on for the entire 2 hours. I sent him a message, but I'm going to be sending this message to Kami as well. Alright, what's the map? Middberg, let's just roll that intro. Well, let's send that message out. we're good. I don't know if they see it, but at least I sent the message to them. Because I just realized this is Bob's first time doing a Portal stream. So, just need to make sure that he's aware that he needs to have the stream open the entire Portal window. Alright, both teams going for blind fires as they cross up top. Origin not spawning with any tanks up. Okame has a Bolivian has a Kame, who will go for initial spots. Won't find anything quite yet. He actually gets lit. There we go, spots high there. But Origin took the initiative to grab A first. They'll have the cap lead. No light tanks on either team to make rotating plays to grab other bases, so this will be a battle of resource management. And so I usually like to explain the Middberg fight. You know, it's you want to bring as few tanks to the town as possible in like a hill fight like this. You want to make sure that you have your base down low, but also make sure that you have enough tanks to survive the fight up top. A couple shots being traded over on C. Looks like Kami acknowledged my message, so that's good. Alright, good. So Bob and Kami are aware. So good. I'm glad that we're all set. I should have communicated that with him earlier. I forgot to do that. Anyway, Origin have rotated their extra tank down low into the hill. Oblivion have finally stepped the B base. Oblivion are keeping 2 tanks down. Granted, Call Me Daddy is kind of down. He's like halfway, but he's definitely a lot closer to rejoining the fight up top if and when it happens. Both teams bleeding each other out, but Oblivion has bled out Origin a little bit more. Both teams were sitting at 18k HP at the start. Doesn't happen with all heavies. Oh, group taking a 220 chunker. HE is kind of a bit of an RNG, you know, sometimes it'll do like 50 damage, sometimes it'll do 100, sometimes it'll do a couple hundred, but, you know. Origin does have like the spawn advantage for a fight over here, this little position that High is using where you can kind of sneak yourself, get that little extra gun depression for propping yourself over the hill. Oblivion doesn't have something like that, and it's kind of hard to show it with the bush here, but does have a good spot that he can use. Oblivion's just going to keep HEing at it though. They've rotated their 6th tank up top, so now it is just Paffy down low in the Felice playing anchor. Looks like Oblivion are making an initiative play here. They do get spotted, but they are going to see if they can pick off Curtin here, actually. And Curtin's gonna back in. No, it's Rob. Rob's been tracked. They track him again. No, they don't. Rob gets in. And now Origin's gonna bleed a lot for it. They're actually gonna lose their tank first, Ranger. Big trade there. Curtin and Rob both being brought incredibly low, as well as Ron. Actually, Ron getting killed. Did not expect him to be the tank to go down there, but he was. Core sneaking from behind, though. He'll put some beefy HEs into Steven. 556. That's a big hit. Gentleman's going to try to farm that. Kame picks off Curtin. I didn't see where that happened. Where was that? Kame is up here. Somehow Curtin backed away from his hold position that he was in. Origin can respond with a kill on Steven here, but they do lose Rob, so Oblivion will maintain the tank advantage even after they get this kill. So it is a 5v4. Call Me Daddy's got a full clip, though. And he's looking for a Kame. Kame, though, keeping a forward progress. And now he's going to shoot for Group here. Group's going to have to back up. She does. And Gentleman now having HEs into High. Kame Daddy turning to shoot him instead. But burning a shell into Gentleman instead of a Kame is what keeps a Kame alive here. He's still surviving, and he will not go down here. 5 versus 3. Cora getting chased down by Paffy. Paffy instead looking for Call Me Daddy. Oblivion are going to take it here. Able to get all the kills after reaching 1,000 cap points. And a 4-1 victory will propel Oblivion to grand finals from the upper bracket side. Congrats to Oblivion on a strong day 1. Only dropping 1 game to each team. 1 to GG, 1 to Origin. And Origin will have a shot again tomorrow, of course. The question is, who will they be playing against? Is the lower bracket semifinals over? Let's check the website. Where on the portal is this? It's linked in the YouTube chat and in the Twitch chat. Pinned. Ooh, okay, interesting. Let's check the bracket here. GG 4-1 7 Rats. So GG beating 7 Rats 2 days ago by a good margin, 4-0ing, and then also 4-1ing 7 Rats today. So they just seem to have 7 Rats number. And that means 7 Rats is out in 4th place. Congrats to 7 Rats, though, I have to say. Outperforming their expectations for certain. They definitely had a very good, tournament run overall. So congrats, 7 Rats. I respect your play, but unfortunately, they are out, which means that tomorrow is now set. We have GG versus Origin as the first set, 9 p.m. Eastern. Winner plays Oblivion Grand Finals. This will be a nice best of 9 chunker, I think. I don't think Whammon has implemented a double Elim Grands yet, like a bracket reset. So I think it's just going to be another best of 9, like usual. But yeah. Why is a Kronsos Run Grand auto reloader with really good DPM? Its DPM is really close to that of an E5. And it's like, if a single shot and a Clipper have similar DPM, it's just like, why would you ever run the single shot? Plus, it's got really good, it's got super speed boost, it's got strong turret, all that, it's ridiculous. Where's Playmaker? Playmaker's not in, I don't think. And Blah, I think it might be just a little bit too late for you at this point. I mean, rewards are closing soon. I mean, I can show you how to do it. But what you would do is you would go to the Blitz website, and then you can click on tournaments. And I'm clicking on it, but it's loading or something. What's going on there? Here, I'll click store. Okay. Never mind. Hold on. I go back. No, I'll just click this again. No. Now we're just in the store. Games. World Tanks Blitz. Game website. Tournaments. There we go. And then you check out current. And then this. And then you could click on any of the streams. And that would take you to the portal. And you have to make sure you're logged in as well. Check the top right. But it's a little bit late, unfortunately. I don't even know if you can get... Maybe you can get a single credit. I don't think you can. It's a little too late. Is Oblivion 40% Joker, 60% other clones? Actually, no. 9 of their 10 players, I think, are returning from last season. They just picked up Paffy as their 10th because Joker's not playing and Paffy wanted to play, so he got picked up by Oblivion. So yeah, that's that, guys. Day 1 of top 4 is over. Bracket is set for tomorrow. And we still got some time to kill, almost 10 minutes left, so we'll just play a few games, and yeah. Oh, you're on. Let's go back to the KPZ missile. I want to have some more missile fun. I mean, there are some ex-Joker players on Oblivion, but not like recent ex-Joker. Like Didzy was there a while back, Group was there a while back. Well, the only recent ex-Joker player is just Paffy. Alright, hopefully our triple meds should win that side of the map. This is kind of an awkward spot for me. Maybe I could have sat back there, but the 216 Jagger there. Their 260's helping out on that side, so maybe I can help that out. I got lit. Interesting. What lit me? What lit me when I was back here? I don't know. I should have shot that Foch, but I was busy looking elsewhere. Maybe I can still hit him when he backs up to leave. I do. Nice. Should help our team win that side. And that tracking shot is nice. It means that I can put this in. And we lose a tank of our own over there, but our 260 is now helping out. Nice. I'm just gonna go for this kill, why not? And I do take a hit, but their 183 did not hit me, and that's good. Okay, they're just destroying that side somehow. What the heck? What happened? Oh, our char moved. Interesting. I missed the missile. Dang. Char gets that kill. Looks good. I'm gonna bail from this E3's line of fire. I don't have an easy shot here. I'll just drive it. I'm gonna be a little slow. It's fine. When you get one even, yeah, unfortunate. Well, tomorrow, 9 Eastern. Make sure you don't be late. Alright, that's game. Didn't do a whole lot. You know what? I'm not being very effective in the heavies, it seems. Maybe we just go back to other stuff. Maybe we'll play a TD. What's even good, though? Like, what TDs are even good? What's the whole regot? Meh. Meh. Nothing exciting. I mean, 263 is goofy with that ability, but grill, but I don't really like driving with those. You can play Ori for the ninja ability. What's up, Uzi? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Where's my mouse? My mouse is bugging. Alright. Let's play med side. Nope, meds aren't playing med side, so why would I? Fine. Fine. I'll play B. Like B reset. He's going for the grab. I can't actually reset it, but once he drives forward, I'll have a shot. Of course, our useless Sheridan's just gonna sit here instead of driving A. Very cool. Shot there. Actually take a hit from what? Their Yag? 183? No. Not their Yag. Here's their 183. Why would he sit there? I don't know. That was not smart. He could have easily just backed up. Chose not to. Fortunately, I can't really back up here. Yeah, never mind, we're good. There's Sherry killed himself. Our 183 to 2. Good. Alright, their Yag might rush me, but I got shooters. It's their Yag. Their Yag's looking at our XM, he fired. This guy can kill me, but I've got reactive. WSP2 HP sharing. Didn't really do anything. Vickers actually kills the 183. Fair play. Yo, what was that? Does he have a confetti attachment or something? He gets a kill? That's pretty funny. Wait, Vickers is cooking. 984 HP share. W. 60's the goat. That Vickers really thought. He really thought. Nice. Hori is the way. Being able to get unspotted at a moment's notice is quite nice for moving around. Alright. Let's go. Dang. Let's just play the middle, I guess. I think this will be our last game. Afterwards, I do my little outro thing, and it lasts for 3 minutes. I think that'll be enough. Maybe I'll play another just to be safe, but it's fine. I'm just gonna eat it. I don't care. I got marked again. I got 2 marking lights, I suppose. And we lose our 183 instantly. Very cool. I'm just gonna... Yeah, we don't need the space. Screw it. Screw it, we don't need the space. Go for that bet, Chatillon. Don't even need to use my mark anymore. Where their 183's at. He dead. They're going for B. I think their 183 might be back there. Just stay safe with that, no problem. Their girl probably going for healing. Yeah, he's a healer. Very cool. Yeah, 183 is spot in the back. I actually get lit doing that mark. No one shoots him though. Damn, thought someone maybe would be able to shoot him, but appears not. Take this guy out though. Dang, that 183 is soloing over there. What the heck? No spall on the grill. I need to make sure that I don't get 183'd. I'll just mark him, why not? I actually do sneak in the shot, and the Sherry misses. Yeah, very cool. Here's ballin'. Alright, yeah. We've got just enough time, I think, where if I end the stream right around now, then we will be covered on the portal closing, so. No need to play another game. We got a nice 2 games there to end it. Maybe no Rees are the way for this. And 2 zeros, man. Their girl was playing full healer though, so understandable, I suppose. Yo, we got a flex in my heart. Alright, we'll hang out for just another moment. Not gonna start another game. And clean up the battle pass. Alright, yeah, there we go. So guess that means it's time then. Alright, well thank you all for being here. It's been fun. Top 4 was enjoyable first day. We'll see tomorrow if if we can cook, maybe GG versus Origin will be entertaining, and Oblivion's clearly the team to beat, so we'll see if anyone can bring their A game here in Grands. So, yeah. Call it here. See y'all tomorrow. Again, 9 Eastern. Make sure to watch on the portal tomorrow as well. I'll have a new link for you guys. And yeah, that's it. So, as always, stay safe. Happy tanking.
Thank you.